brain thing only.
Okay.
From so many days, actually, I wondered, uh, is it our brain? People will say this is the most precious thing in the world, which even still scientists are digging how it works and all those things. Is it any formula, like how we are preparing or doing like exercises for clopping or something like that? I mean, is there any particular formula to motivate ourselves? Like every day, what happens? Suppose if I have a goal, first 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, it's very excited, and later due to some office works or something, maybe we may drag little and we may postpone. Is there any like brain techniques? I mean, to continue our thing, because we enjoy while continuing, and at the same time, what happens? 3 days, 4 days, if you postpone, it will continue that also. So, is it any exercise kind of thing to again to come back to the track? That was actually my question.
Okay. So Madhu, my personal opinion here is whatever you do, whatever the activity you do, you should map with your final goal. So either your short-term goal or your long-term goal. Other thing is like an enjoyment. Only these two options. For example, you are doing some work, either your office work, your personal work. You are going to work because of there is some goal. Let us take. I'll give you an example. You are working for a company, and your goal is to reach CEO of a company, or your goal is to get at least 2-3 promotion every year, or your goal is to get more money, more salary. Let us take that is your next year goal. Today what you are doing, you're working in your office, you're developing some personal growth, gaining some knowledge. Everything should map with your higher goal. So what happened once you identify that higher goal, and you need to do like a reverse engineering. I think we discussed this goal setting in one of our session. You need to do reverse engineering and bring today's work, what you are doing today, it should map to your next goal. When you see that kind of a linking, when you see that kind of a pattern, every activity you enjoy. And also you don't need to worry about only the final goal. Every moment, every steps is really enjoyable. You need to enjoy work on that. And that is the reason I always say that prepare your goal perfect first initially, and map everything together. Every action you take, it should be mapped to your goal. In that way you will enjoy and also you progress. Otherwise some what do you call the random object, random activity, it is fine. It is part of our life. You need to take random activity and do it. So other thing is we only do for some pleasure or kind of a enjoyment. That is absolutely fine, you can enjoy. But you need to keep that in your mind. Every day whatever you do, it should map to your higher goal, so that automatically you develop interest. For example, next year you're going to get 1 crore. You're working on an activity today. Definitely when you see that goal, you will keep working. And these are all overall strategy. We don't have any specific single goal. So it's like overall what you are learning. You need to bring back your focus, concentration based on your final goal. That's what I am doing. So that's what I'm suggesting. If any other thing, probably, so friends, you can suggest. Madhu's question is valid. And if you have any other suggestion, your best practice, you can share. But personally, I am doing that, and I'm able to do much better in this activity.
Thank you, sir.
Super. Okay, any other specific question?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
My name is Prashant. Actually, sir, I sent you a personalized mail for and write up for that CA course and everything.
Hmm.
What I actually want to learn from you.
Hmm.
So, could you please answer means reply on that mail?
Yes,
Means
yes. It's,
WhatsApp.
yeah, I know that it's a
Because
pending from my side. Yes. So
because my
I'll do it.
exams are coming and
When is your
I
exams?
want November 1st. I know we are having a very less time,
Hmm.
but I'm just planning for a May examination, and that's
Hmm.
why yesterday only I sent one mail. I'm interested for that trainers course,
Now, for you,
but
right
for that,
now, I don't recommend train the trainers, because you are into different, like taking exams, competitive. Probably you can focus on that. So one thing you need to focus. If you want to come train the trainer, it's entirely different ballgame. You need to focus. You cannot play like a two different activity together. I don't recommend. So I'm going to
okay,
respond quickly. We'll get start with your curriculum. Definitely, we'll do that.
yeah, sir, please, sir,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.
Sir, Venkat here.
Hi, Venkat.
Sir, sir, just I joined my son in kids program.
Mhm.
Like they have completed two sessions,
Mm.
and two more is pending. Just this is you know from this contest it is out of, but just wanted to put it, sir. And I joined one more my brother's son also. He's completed BTech,
Mm.
and he wants to further guidance from you for preparation of civil services, motivational like that.
Mhm.
So you have not responded, though he has given many times WhatsApp messages, sir. Kindly respond.
Okay. So what is his name?
Avilash.
Okay, so actually the competitive exam I have not initiated because I'm getting a lot of requests related to that, because as I'm very busy with professional course, I have not started, and I'm planning to start this week, probably next week. I'm going to put all the detail in our inner circle. Probably can just let us start, because many question I'm getting, because there are some exams in November and January, many requests I'm getting. So I'm planning to initiate. So let us do that.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so any other specific question? So otherwise, let us start with my book. Then if you have any question, again, we can discuss. So today my special topic is, so we are started with the speed reading. All of you, I believe you have started working, and you're able to see some good result in terms of reading faster. Now I'm going to suggest a couple of books, and also we'll try to come up with a summary. How you can write summaries so that you can revise whenever you want, and also you can convey this message to other, because you know one thing, if you want to become strong in particular area, you have to teach others. So this is the basic fundamental you need to follow. When you start teaching others, you will learn more. Even when you read some book, go and teach other, go and explain other, you will learn more. So what are the best strategy you can use in order to explain? One, the best option is mind mapping. All of you are comfortable with mind mapping? How you can summarize whole book in one page? Can you just type it in the chat box, all of you? Are you comfortable with mind mapping? Whatever you learn as part of our curriculum? Any question? Because I'm going to talk about that, how to simplify whatever you read book. Okay, Rahul is fine, Prashant is fine. Okay. For example, I'm going to give you one theme, one concept. You have to write beautiful mind mapping. That single mind mapping should be enough to understand for beginner. For example, I am going to read one book. When I see your mind map, I should understand eye level. Even this is very powerful. When you go to any IT company, any big design, people are using this. This is one of the powerful strategy, mind mapping. So today, what I'll do is I'm going to take a couple of books, at least 10 favorite book. I'm going to explain, and even when you start reading, try to write mind map. So that is your repository to refer later, and also give it to new people. They can understand even. Even I shared in earlier messages, I shared couple of mind map related to like a poor dad and rich dad. I prepare those kind of mind map. You don't need any software. Even you can draw using your handwritten. That is a best powerful mind map. So with that, let me take a couple of books. I have many books, but I'm going to share few things, especially on my area, because you know, right? I always talk about psychology, and it's a one of the important concept everyone should understand. The first book, I have a big list of books here, and I'm going to just explain one by one, and let us see what is the best book. Okay, let us start with this book. Anybody read this book? You can heal your life, or you can heal your body. There are many series, this kind of book. Louis Bay. How many of you read this book? I can zoom my camera so that it will be visible. Just type it in the chat box if you have read this book. Okay, Venkat, no. Netra, you said yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so what I would suggest, I'll just summarize what is this book all about. Ajish, okay, if you already read, good, great, super. This is one of the good book. Why I like this book? So in this book, I just give a summary so that if you are interested, you can go and start reading this book. In this book, author has explained, it's all almost, if you see the heading, over 90 39 million copies sold. This is one of the very popular book. And in this book, author explained how you can heal your body using your subconscious tuning. It talks about lot of healing modality. For example, let us take somebody is having stress, anxiety. Those are all physical issues. Definitely using your subconscious mind, you can eliminate. This book also talks about, for example, let us take you are getting some kind of shoulder pain. How you can tune your brain, send proper signal to your shoulder so that your subconscious mind able to heal that part. You're getting my point? Because your subconscious mind is so powerful. If you're able to take control of your subconscious mind, any part of your body, you can heal yourself without medication. This book talks about that. And first of all, to follow this strategy, you have to first follow, believe that. Because for example, if you get a headache, what normally we do? We go to a doctor, take medication and all chemical, and it will suppress the some kind of issue. This book is talks about go with subconscious having more than 5,000 powerful than your conscious, and your subconscious know how to heal that part. And this book is beautiful, talks about that using affirmation, using subconscious tuning. And this is the summary of this book, what this book is all about. You can heal your life. That means you have ability, you have power to heal your life. And beautiful book. And just try, even I can give you a couple of example what is there in the book. For example, let us take even they will mention specific issue. Let us take abdominal pain, what we can do. So what they're written is affirmation, because this book is talks about subconscious tuning, using affirmation, using what you call powerful wordings. Using that word, you can tune your brain. So whatever we learn brain strategy, along with that, when you start using this kind of a strong affirmation to heal each part of your body, that's how it's a beautiful concept. Okay, just try if you already read, and a couple of you said you already read. Any other feedback? Ajish, right? Ajish, if you already read, can you give your feedback? And so what is your opinion about this book, so that it will help other people to read this? You can enable your microphone and talk.
Yeah, good evening. I think we can control lots of our emotions.
Yes.
If you are following all these scenarios, what he is explaining in this book, we can easily control our issues, especially related to the health.
Okay. Did you try any concept, whatever there in the book?
Yeah, especially for the headache.
Mm-hmm.
If you are just if you are just focusing on that, every day it will increase.
Mm-hmm.
If you just leave it alone, and if you are doing some meditations like breathing or something, and just always say, keep in mind, oh, I don't have a headache. Maybe it will last for 1 minute or 2 minutes. If you are keep saying that, definitely within 5 minutes it's gone.
Cool. I think if you are started implementing, that's how we need, because when you read something, it's not just like a reading. We need to literally implement. I always encourage that. Implement, then you see the magic. Super. Thanks, Ajish. I think you're seeing the result. Please go and read, everyone, and you will see some magic. Okay, this is my first book. Okay, any question regarding this book? If you need any other information, I can give. I can move on to next book. Any question? Any? Okay, no other question. Let me take this important book. Okay. Okay, next book I'm talking about Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawai. This is my strong suggestion for all of you. There is no option, because by default I'm recommending this book to all my students. This book talks about how you can visualize, how you can use your right brain to visualize, because whatever we are doing, memorization, speed reading, or some kind of a stress, anxiety, all foundation level is visualization. This is very simple book. Approximately this is 160 pages, 160 to 170 pages, and very good book. Very simple pattern. Author has explained how you can visualize, how you can create a visualization within your mind. Creative Visualization by Shakti Gawain. Very beautiful book. Everyone must read. People who are in our community, this is a must book. There is no other option. Please go and take. Very simple book. It's available online. Even it's available in Kindle. And so you'll be able to get a lot of insight about creative visualization. Okay, anybody read this book? Because I am keep recommending this book. Okay, Nitra, you already read, super cool. If you're already read, beautiful. And my strong suggestion, please read, because we need this book for visualization. Okay, so super. Okay, another one is, if you are more interested to understand the different brain waves, you know, right? Our mind is respond based on different waves. For example, every situation, every activity based on certain vibration. So we have a 5 different kind of waves. Start with gamma waves, beta, alpha, theta, and delta. These are the different waves you already learned in our curriculum. However, certain waves are very good for creative focus, concentration, learning. There are different waves. You need to bring your brain into that state, that brain wave state. For example, if I say right now, you're sitting and watching something and listening my voice, you are in beta state. Your brain will vibrate in certain frequency. When you get into deep relaxation, it's an alpha state that is really good for relaxation, creativity, or focus and concentration, really good. So this book, what I'm suggesting is very small book and very, very powerful. This is one of the world famous author, Joe Silva. It's a great story. He's a radio repairer, and so you come up with the various radio frequency. Then you identify your brain frequency written, and there are a lot of exercise. How you can bring your brain into right state. Beautiful example. It is written in this book. Even in this book, author has talked about intuition ability. You know, right? So how we can understand people feeling, how we can understand other what they're thinking without asking them. Looks like a magic, like a people, the mentalist, you know, right? Magic mentalist, they used to do that activity. They just capture your what you're thinking. They're able to tell what exactly. This book also, they provided certain concept how we can capture other frequencies, so that even you can understand other feeling, other what they're thinking, what is the, what do you call, the mind reading, you know, right? Mind reading, that is called intuition. And even I attended one session, Silva workshop. We did some exercise. So we need to sit opposite one others sitting opposite. We need to just close our eyes and we need to do certain exercise to identify other person, what is there in their home. You need to identify. Sitting here without asking any question, without doing anything, close your eyes, use Silva method to identify. I was shocked to see those kind of activity when I attended this session. And then I realized we have amazing brain. Without asking other person, we can identify. This is my personal experience, what I'm sharing. So how we can capture, even scientifically explain, because everything is a vibration. So even if you take the pen, there is a vibration. Even if you take any kind of instrument, there is a vibration. And brain also a vibration. Even our phone signal, everything is a frequency vibration. When you're sitting opposite side, you're sitting there, I'm sitting here, you need to project your thinking. For example, you just project how your house looks like. What I'm doing is subconsciously I'm going to capture that vibration, and your subconscious mind can understand, not in conscious level. Conscious level cannot capture those kind of vibration, but your subconscious mind have capability to observe that, then decode, and you can understand. So that's what it's explained. This is called intuition. Even a couple of you might have noticed that intuition, right? You're thinking about some person, immediately you got a call. Sometime what we think, okay, these are all like coincident. I'm thinking I'm got a call, but that is the reality. That's a vibration. When you started thinking that person, you send signal automatically, unconsciously, that person will respond. However, it's a very natural. Only certain time you can do it, but when you develop this kind of intuition, every time you can do it. That's what this book talks about, and a beautiful book. Just try if you're interested to understand deeper level of brain ability, and very simple book, but a lot of technique and concept explained here. Anybody read this book? Can you show this book, Sanjeev? It's the Silva Mind Control Method by Joe Silva. Anyone of you in our community read this book? Okay, Venkat. Yeah, I'm going to share all this. Whatever I'm showing, I'm going to share book name and author, so that people who are interested, you can buy and read. And don't download any PDF. I strongly suggest no PDF in our community. Please buy and read, either Kindle or physical book. Okay, cool. Okay, so let us move on to the next one. And any one of you in this community, are you interested to know a spirituality? Are you spiritually oriented? If you're interested, I'm going to show a book. Otherwise, I'll move on to another book. It's all spirituality, understand what happened really after death, or what is the life between life. Yes, okay, cool. Then I think most of you know, this is one of the very popular book I read long back. This is, just read, Journey of Soul by Michael Newton. This is like one of famous book in spiritual psychology, and it's not a science, it's a what do you call, meta science. And however, you will get some kind of a deeper level of understanding your psychology, what really happened after death. So that's kind of explanation they have written. I don't know, people who believe spirituality, and if you believe life between life, reincarnation, this book will give you insight. Anybody, how many of you believe reincarnation in this group? Okay, Netra, okay, I'm in spirituality. Okay, Gajanan, me, Prashant, okay, Rahul, me, Dr. Okay, I'll tell you then. So if people are really believing, then I'm going to explain. But my personal experience, normally we do this kind of activity in hypnotherapy. So there is a spiritual hypnotherapy. There we address certain issue based on the previous, what you call, previous birth. If we had a certain issue, that will reflect here. To identify, to rectify, we do the spiritual hypnotherapy and take person into that life, understand what was the issue, and come and resolve. We use that technique in hypnosis. And in this book, author has explained clearly what really happened after we die. So what was the previous birth? How the life between life? What are the process? Not sure it's scientifically proven, based on the experience, based on the hypnotherapy concept. And there are a lot of examples. This is not like a theory. Totally example in this book they're written. The real scenario, how he conducted, because he's also one of the hypnotherapists. He conducted many cases between the spiritual hypnotherapy. Based on that, he written a lot of example, lot of real scenario he put together in this book. And just read, and I'm going to show you again. Journey of Soul by Michael Newton, and one of the great book according to my personal opinion, because I also believe spirituality and the life between life, because I came from a hypnotherapy background. There we literally do that activity. So that is the reason I know a lot of example, a lot of experience in that area. So probably you can read. Okay, I want to read book Death by Sadhguru. Netra, I have not read that book, and probably you can summarize what is that book all about, so that if people who are interested, they can read that. Can you just summarize quickly what is that book all about? Netra, are you there? Okay, it's also all about the life after death. Okay, super cool. And people who are interested to understand life after death, life between life, probably you can read The Death by Sadhguru. And and also write mind map, summarize and share with friends and family. That's how we're going to share knowledge. It's not just like a reading books. Okay, any books for self hypnosis? Okay, Prashant, there are many books self hypnosis. And if you want to learn the basic self-hypnosis, I can suggest a couple of books, and so that it'll help you. But my personal opinion, and hypnotherapy required, you need to learn under mentor, because hypnotherapy is a deeper psychology. And to understand your subconscious mind, take control of your subconscious mind, you have to learn under gurus who are really expert. That is my strong suggestion if you want to get into this kind of a deeper concept. And if you want, I can suggest you a best teacher in India, because I also learned this concept from one of the top teachers in India, and so that you can explore if you're interested. Okay, the next book, my suggestion next book is a Compound Interest by Darren Hardy. And so, right, compound interest, how it works. So it is similar to the financial compound interest. Same thing will work in any other area. So I think any one of you know the chess 60 was like a 8x8 chess compound interest story. 8x8 chess compound interest story. I heard from one of the celebrity in Canada. And so because It narrated this story of chess, how it created a component. Is there like a fantasy story?
Yeah.
So
I read this book, sir.
okay, cool. See, I'll tell you one compound interest effect. One example I'll give you. Let us take so olden days. It's I'm not sure it's a real story, but I'm going to narrate. So the long back, there was a king, and he was ruling a country, and so he was one day he called all his all his ministers, and he asked all minister, "Can you please identify? Can you please create some game? I need to sit inside my palace. I need to play. Can you go and find out some beautiful game? I don't want to go outside. Inside only I need to sit and play. Can you identify or create some game?" And he gives some timeline. 1 week you need to go and come back with the best game, so that I'm going to give reward and give some kind of prize to all of you minister. And many of them come up with a various concept, various different game. One minister, he come up with the chess, 8 by 8 chess, and he recommended to king. And king was really happy because, you know, right, the chess is having a different pawn, like a king, queen, soldier, elephant, horse. King was really connected because he is dealing with all this activity. He was so happy that he wanted to play that game. So before planning to start, he asked minister, "Can you explain what is this procedure, how I can play?" Minister explained, and the king was so happy, and he finally asked, "So minister, tell me what kind of what prize you need. You ask me anything, I can give you, because I'm so happy with this game." And that minister said, "Sir, I don't want, because you are so passionate to learn some game. That's what I created. I don't want anything, because anyhow I am part of your ministership. I'm happy with that." But king said, "No, I'm an emperor in this the country. I have to give something. Please ask me anything. I'm going to give you." The finally minister said, "Sir, I don't want a major gold or anything. What you can do is, you just give me 1 grain of rice every day." And king got surprised. 1 grain of rice every day. What kind of gift you are asking? Because I'm a great king. Ask me some gunny bag of gold, I can give you. You're asking 1 grain of rice. And but he said, "Minister, okay, give me 1 grain of rice. But there is a logic here. Every day you need to make sure that you double it and give it to me. Because when you take a chest, there is a 8 by 8. Every box you need to just keep. First day, you put 1 grain of rice. Second day, you need to keep 2, double it. 2. And third day, make sure that it is you double. 2 into 2, it become 4, and again double it. And by the time you reach 64 box, you give how many grains of rice will be there. Just give that much. That's enough." King finally agreed. Okay, this guy is like a very what do you call, conjuice kind of guy. Is not asking any kind of gift. Okay, let us go and give whatever he expected. And people started giving. First day they give 1 grain, because in chess there is a 8 by 8 64 box, right? Every day they're keeping 1 grain of rice. Very simple. First day they kept 1. Second day they kept 2. And third day they kept 2 into 2 4. Next day 4 into 4 16. They keep keeping those kind of grains. By the time they reach 64, what really happened? The king supposed to give complete his dynasty, because the compound factor, what happened when you go and calculate, even you can calculate. So when you reach 64, it's a huge number, massive. Even he couldn't find any rice in his dynasty, and then finally give all complete his dynasty to that minister. So that is the power of compound. It's not like a simple, it's a compound. So that is how this book is clearly explained. Whatever I explained, it's like a story. However, in this book, they clearly explain, when you start something in your early age, and because of compound effect, you will reach like a top level. Let us take Sachin. He started some activity early age, and he created that compound effect in the sports itself. Similarly, your financial, your personal journey, in your professional journey, whatever you're doing, go deeper. Nobody should compete with you. So those kind of a concept he explained in terms of income, life, and success. Please go and read. It is a beautiful book. I really like the compound effect, and it's a very, very magical way we can develop, and it's a beautiful book. My
Sir,
voice breaking.
sir, sorry to interrupt. I had a question basically on compound effect. If we have 10 different things to do, sir, in a day, then every day, if we'll do like, if we, give half an hour for each activity, then will the compound effect work, sir? Or we have to give only to one activity?
See, whatever you do, make sure that consistently you need to explore deeper level. For example, let us start, you are going to start some physical exercise. You need to reduce some weight. What you can do is put a small steps instead of postponing, instead of doing any procrastination. Take a small step and make sure that you go deeper. Not like just like, say some people they do, right? They learn a lot of concept, but when I go and ask, are you master? It's zero. So that's what, it's not like a jack of all. Go with a deeper, even take one concept. Yeah, I'm not talking about a regular activity. I'm talking about the final, your goals in financial health, anything. So those concepts it is explained, not like a day-to-day activity.
Okay, sir. Great. Thank you.
Super. Any question? Or people who have read this book, can you give your input?
Yeah, actually, this book explains about whatever we are doing, the small effect, finally it will be there. For example, there is a research happened in that Japan for the same kind of compound effect. There are 12-story building. In the top floor, whoever live, the research people asking daily one floor you just get down without you using lift. So after certain period, okay, entire floor people, okay, there is a weight loss reduced. Okay, so they also only small steps only. Okay, just to start only one floor without using lift, you go by use the staircase, and what is the result? And after 45 days something, they measure the weight for everyone. They given good result. And also this book talking about this one. Einstein also told this is the eighth wonder of old this compound effect. Einstein explained about so many things about this compound. It's an excellent book. I read. It's one of the wonderful.
Super, super, Anthony. Thanks for sharing. Wonderful. Okay, my next book is coming to our subject. And so my subject, the memory and brain dynamics, especially on memory, how to improve memory. This is the beautiful book. This is written by Jos Ferrer. The book name is Moon Walking with Einstein. And this book is beautifully written. It's like a story. And this book talks about the journey of memory athletes. I'll tell the beautiful story. So Joe was like a author. He was the reporter. One day, he went to international American memory competition, and for the reporting, because this is a sports, right, memory game, and he went to national memory game in US, and he wanted to report for his media, and he got shocked on first day because all memory athletes, they started memorizing massive data like 1,000 of words, number, names and faces, telephone number, different abstract image. This guy got shocked. How can these people memorize? Is they're born genius, or they're doing some magic, and how it is possible? Then finally he decided, I wanted to experience this, because there is some logic, there is some kind of a concept how we can recharge our brain. I want to personally learn this method. Then he took that challenge. Within 2 years, he consulted top memory athletes, champion, and he learned all this concept. And he thought, okay, let me go for a competition after 2 years. And he attended again American memory competition. He became a gold medal. And later on, he written this book, what is the journey of memory athletes, how they can memorize a massive data, what kind of brain they are having. Then he put clear, like a story, like a movie. He started with a movie. What is the practice, how they are doing, how they are tuning their brain, how they're able to achieve that kind of massive success using their brain ability. And beautiful book, because all of you, you will learn memory concept. Now, this is the time to read memory championship related story, how people normally practice, what is their psychology, how they achieve that kind of a massive success. And for outside people, it's like a magic, but it's very simple. And this guy is clearly explained the story based memory, people, how they achieve that. Beautiful book. Just go and read if you get a chance. Moon Walking with Einstein by Joe Fair, because it's a real story. Because he went to take report, finally he learned, and he become American champion. And a true story, it is there in the book. Please go and read. Anybody read this book? Anyone of you? Okay, Ramesh, I'm going to share again. I'm going to share all this book name. Just see the picture. Are you able to see? Moon Walking with Einstein. Joseph Fair, The Art and Science of Remembering Everything. Okay, anyhow, I'm going to share all this book title, name, and everything in chat box. Okay, next one, let me take a different concept altogether. Let me take 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. By default, most of business owner might be reading this book. Okay, if you're not, I think you need to read this book. Very beautiful. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And there is some lighting effect. Let me just put my light. Okay, so in this book, author has did so many research. So, he started reaching celebrity successful people, and he understood what was their psychology. How can those people are very successful, and what are the pattern? And based on his personal experience, he written this book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, all celebrity stories, like the CEO of a Ford, Thomas Alva Edison, a lot of celebrity story they written in this book. And it's really great to understand what is their real habits, what they're following. And 7th habit, because I'm focusing more on this one. If you go and see 7 habits in this highly effective people, and written the one concept called sharpen the saw, and there is explaining our concept, what we are doing, how we can learn faster, how we can remember better. All this stuff is explaining in the 7th chapter, sharpen the saw. And all celebrity top CEOs, they also follow what we are doing. So that is the reason when you see my the program title, right, 5 days program, I normally call it as how you can think like a Fortune 500 CEO, because all Fortune 500 CEO follow this strategy of 7th habits, like a sharpen the saw. So it's a beautiful book. And so anybody read this book? It's a beautiful one. So more than, it's a little thick one, around 300 plus pages, but it's worth reading to understand how celebrated top successful people they think, what is their habits. When you started following even a small habits, when you started following, and you'll be able to see much better. Okay, Venkat, only highlight, yes. And if you feel it's a very big book, probably you can go with a section by section. And anyhow, you know my speed reading. Now go with the section by section, and take. It is not just reading. I don't recommend just read. Go and implement. When you read this one, whatever the best habits they are following, even a small thing, go and implement. That's what my recommendation. That's what I'm looking from all of you. Anything, whatever you read, go and apply. Otherwise, there is no point in reading. It's a waste of our time. Okay, cool. So this is my next recommendation, how we can read this book, and what is the benefits. Now let me take a different subject altogether. Okay, couple of books. It's very common book. I think you already know. And let me just, I don't want to explain. This is like a, by default, everybody might have read this one, Think and Grow Rich. And I don't want to explain about this concept. So all of you read this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Okay, yes. By default, most of you might have read this book. If not, it is a must read book. So here also there are a lot of successful example, how people are using law of attraction, how people are tuning their brain so that they are so successful. And you have to just read this book. And also it's a success pattern. So I don't need to explain, because it's a very top popular book, and most of celebrity, they follow this strategy of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I have not read. Okay, Neetu, please go and read. And by default, there is no optional category here. You need to read this book. Okay, it's all again. This book talks about law of attraction, how you can be successful in your personal and professional journey using your subconscious tuning. And it is one of the powerful. If you see over 15 million copies sold. It is one of the top book in the industry. Just please go and read. Now let me jump into a different concept. Let us take about Rich Dad and Poor Dad. This is also one of the famous book. I no need to explain, but still I wanted to emphasize. So all business owners, especially business owner, are people who are ready to start any kind of business, startup. This is a book for you. So Rich Dad and Poor Dad, even I inspired with this book when I started my business in coaching and training, because I also came from different background, entirely different background. I inspired by this book, Rich Dad and Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And Robert Kiyosaki started explaining, if you want to become a rich, you don't need huge money. He explained how you can systematically save and systematically invest so that you become expert, you become rich in your area. That's what he explained in this book. This is a financial management book. Even I shared mind map. When you see my old messages, because I inspired by this book, even I written a mind map. What are the concepts he explained in this book? Please go and read. It's a beautiful book, and how to enhance your financial literacy, how to improve your financial journey. You need to read. Super, Ramesh. And any other feedback, Ramesh? If you already read, please share your feedback. It's a beautiful book to invest in the right place and double and make sure that you reach that rich pattern. Rich Dad and Poor Dad, it is one of the great book for all the startup business owners. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. As far as I'm understanding, this Rich Dad Poor Dad is one of the best New York seller of the book for many decades for the Robert Kiyosaki's book actually. And here actually he is comparing about two dads like Rich Dad and a Poor Dad. For example, the Poor Dad talking about like study good marks, get a good marks, and go to the job. And the Rich Dad will say that. Do the business. He's talking about one of the business perspective as well as into the job perspective, like an employee and a business man mindset. He's talking about where do we want to be? Like is the culture and the current scenario, how it is like study hard, get a good mark, and get into the job, and your life is settled. That is the mantra what they thought actually, but it is not the it's not a fact. But you have to be successful. You have to be a business entrepreneur. You have to become, then only you can able to become a rich. So that is the thought process. He is comparing between the two dads, and he learned both the dads' principles. He adopted and he's become the successful business entrepreneur.
Oh, super, super. Thanks for quick summary. Great. It's a great book. So I read a couple of times. Probably you can explore and read that book, and it's a good for a business owner and even startup people. And so it's a great one. Okay.
We had one or two words.
Yes, please.
Yeah, Madhu sir. I mean, I have not completed complete book, but a few chapters already completed. In two sentences, we can say we can compare ourselves, most of ourselves, with the poor, with the educated dad, who is a poor person, and the person who want to be success, not only for business. The way we have to think, that I think he learned from the rich dad. The way he thinks and the way he do the business, everything he explains such a way so that we feel like, okay, the way of thinking we need to change to become a rich or success. That I think it excellently explains.
Yes, it is true. So it's a beautiful book, and there are various audio book also. If you go to our audio library, Amazon audio library, Audible, you can get audio book or a video book. Even Kindle option is really good. Please go and read, and I strongly recommend for all the business owner, for startup people, you must read that. And also people who are working, if you want to get into business area, this is the first book you need to read first. Then you will understand how that business strategy works, how we can generate money and all those stuff. Okay, the next one I'm going to recommend through my Kindle book. So this is a more technical book because I'm talking about mind mapping. So you can read this book like Mind Map by Tony Buzan. And Tony Buzan is the inventor of mind mapping. I'm just showing this. Okay, when you see my Kindle, okay, this mind mapping by Tony Buzan, because Tony Buzan, when right, Tony Buzan was one of the international memory sports president and also inventor of mind map. And I got a great opportunity to work with Tony Buzan in my international project. You could see a lot of picture with the Tony Buzan in all my other different seminar. And Tony Buzan is he was a psychologist, and he written many books related to memory and speed reading and mind mapping. And so this is one of the book. If you want to become deeper level of mind mapping, it's not only just drawing. Mind mapping is not just a drawing. How to generate more ideas using mind mapping. That's what he explained in that book. And you can try to read if you want to learn deeper level of mind mapping, so that you'll be able to understand much better. There's a Kindle version, and also there is a the physical version. Whichever you feel, you can buy and read it. I just took that Kindle version, and it's a beautiful. And so mind mapping concept, it's beautifully explained. Anyhow, I given most of the topic in my videos, but if you want to understand little deeper, you can read that book. Okay, so okay, one thing I missed. Okay, by default, you need to read this one. Like Atomic Habits, I keep recommending that book to most of my student. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Anybody read that book? How to change your habits, how to eliminate any bad habits. I'm keep recommending. I'm still showing that because that is one of the best book to read. Atomic Habits by James Clear. Okay, whether you're able to see or not, it's a glare little bit. James Clear by Atomic Habits. Okay, Balaji, if you're read, okay, beautiful. It's a step-by-step procedure. The author has explained step-by-step procedure, how you can overcome, how we can develop any habits, and how we can just delete any habits from your mind. And based on the small exercise. Okay, it's a beautiful book, and please read. Yes.
If I can take a minute to
yes, Balaji,
advise.
please.
Yeah. So like this book is after Sir suggested, I just bought that book and read it. Just 4 steps we can use to install or destroy any habit. Good habit we can install, and bad habit we can destroy. The first one is cue. Cue means the trigger which makes us to do a particular habit. Second one is craving. Why we need to do that particular habit. And the third one is reward. After we are doing that habit, what is the reward we are getting? So these steps will make us to install a particular habit. The same thing if we do the opposite for that, or the inverse action for that, we can destroy the any bad habits. We can drop bad habits. It was like very wonderful insight, and it gives lots of practical examples of how we can implement this strategy. It was a wonderful read, and thanks, sir, for suggesting this book to me.
Okay, wonderful.
Balaji, I think the one which you explained, I think that is a different book, The Power of Habit by Charles Dill. That thing, you explained about cue, trigger, routine, and rewards. I think these chapters are covered in the Power of Habit one book. I think so. I think both are similar concept, but in Atomic Habits, the concept is totally a little bit different. That's what my understanding.
Okay. So anyhow, the common strategy in both the book is almost all similar. For example, rewarding, take a small steps to reach that, and consistent. These are all like common. However, the step-by-step one author is explaining different pattern, other author is explaining different pattern. It's fine. But basic idea we need to understand about these habits, how to break, how to add habits, create habits. It's a beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for correcting Anthony and sharing this beautiful book. Thank you so much. Okay, these are I have many big list actually. So right now let us stop. I think I have already discussed about 11 books. And so what I'll do is I'm going to share in our WhatsApp group all this author and book. Whenever you feel, if you feel connected with this book, go and buy. It's not just like I'm suggesting you need to just buy. No, I don't recommend. If you are really connected, feel that, oh, this is good book I need to read, go and buy. My suggestion, right, for all of you, go and find out 30 top books in your industry. That's what I'm keep suggesting. Find out top 30 books in industry. Those books you need to read by default. These are all like helping books. And this book will help you to strengthen your mind, whichever you feel, okay, this is comfortable based on our suggestion, go and read. There is no like a limitation. And please, what do you call, adapt reading books. My strong suggestion, it should be part of your like a morning. As soon as you wake up, what you do, you brush your teeth, you eat breakfast, This also should be part of your life. Then you see the success, your personal and professional success. You'll get into next level. Even I started adapting this concept, and I'm able to see it changes. The way I was working earlier, the way I'm working right now, it is entirely different. So that's what I keep suggesting. Super. I think thanks, Anthony, for summarizing and sharing all book name, what we discuss, and wonderful. I appreciate quick
Thank you.
summary. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, any question?
Sir, actually, from last time also, actually, I thought of asking this question. Just now you mentioned read any 30 books in our field, right? Actually, I'm in IT field. But ultimately, what I think is just, no, I wanted to become an architect. I wanted to help people in teaching them. Maybe softwares will change, but will adapt quickly and think. So what do you suggest for the IT person for around 30 books?
Okay, let me take your specific example, Madhu. What exactly, which domain you are in?
I'm in cloud technology, sir.
Cloud computing or cloud technology. Now, so is it possible to list down 30 top authors, either author or a book or the company who are doing this cloud computing? Easily you can identify. So it's not only just book I'm talking, even an author, even the top technical person who is talking about some, go and search some blogs, go and search some kind of the article, authentic article. You have to go and read. It's not, for example, technical books, sometimes you may not get all these deeper level. Even blogs, even author talking about some technical writings, just find out. Then go and expertise those level of concept. Then you'll be able to do much better. For a general topic, for example, my psychology, I'll get a lot of books. For a specific technology, it is very difficult to get, but you can get a blogs, you can get some kind of a technical literature that you need to read.
Okay, sir. But when I think about IT people, just obviously I'll get Sundar Pichai or our Jack Ma or Narayan Murthy. But I mean, it's not like technical, but how they become successful in those
that is
names.
also required, because to inspire, we need to follow the Narayan Murthy or Sundar Pichai. We need to follow. That is also part of your journey. However, you need to understand your domain. Because anyhow, if you read Sundar Pichai's story, it's also part of your domain. But even the cloud computing, you need to identify certain books, certain article, certain blog, so that you are expert in that area. Technically, you are strong, and management-wise, you are reading this Sudha Murthy or Narayan Murthy's story. Then you'll be able to proceed in that direction.
Sure.
Yes, cool. Okay, Venkat, you're asking whether physical book or soft copy of Kindle, which one is better? It is totally based on your interest. I don't recommend very specific. If you're enjoying with physical book, go and read. If you're enjoying with Kindle or even audiobook, go and read it. So it's totally up to you. Whichever you are enjoying, please go and read that.
Sir, I have this question, what Madhu has asked just now. On the similar lines, I do have a question. Like, for example, sir, in my field, I need to read those 30 books as you have suggested. Being a dentist, sir, like the technical books I know, sir, like what all books are there of different authors, the foreign authors and all that. But the non-fiction books, sir, which would help me, to grow personally. So in that case, sir, related to health, the health domain I should catch, or else in general, sir, the books as you have suggested in today's webinar?
No, for example, for you are in a medical science, especially in a dentist field. Just reading your dentist's technical book, you're already good because you're already strong. Go and identify, is there any new research in dental field? Whether any new innovation, whether any kind of a new concept they are bringing, that you need to be expert. You should go one step next level. Because whatever you are learning in your medical science, in your BDS or MDS, you already know, you're already expert. Now you get into next level. Identify top author, top research paper, top article in your field. It should be entirely new concept. So that you go and read, so that you'll get so much knowledge on this new field, so that you can, there won't be any competition when you gain those knowledge. So you need to explore that area for you, especially.
So then I need to subscribe to different journals, or for that matter, research papers and all that.
Exactly. Whichever you, even in your field, there's a big domain, right? So based on that, you
Yes, sir.
just decide which area you are more focusing. There you go and identify. You no need to pay too much money to subscribe. Even there are a lot of free materials are available, a lot of blogs, a lot of articles. Go and research, and when you feel good, then go and subscribe those journal, start reading, then gain those kind of knowledge. Make sure that you are dominant in that field, and nobody should compete with you. That is my suggestion. You should be monopolized, right? If you monopolize,
Yes, sir.
then opportunity will just follow you. Very simple.
So, and what if you want to change your niche, like the way, like you being an IT professional, then you have changed to build up the brain and memory mastery and all that. So you have also changed your niche, sir. So in that case, like if you want to, like health and fitness, if you want to change my niche, so in that case, sir, I'll have to read books on those domains, like that kind of a thing, or
Uh,
like two things that can go hand in hand, like technical knowledge and then non-fiction books related to health.
for you, health and fitness, it is not different domain. It's almost all your
Yes, sir.
subdomain, right? For you, it's a subdomain. For me, because I came
Yes,
from
sir.
engineering to psychology, it's entirely too different. For you, you might have already learned about the fitness. You already learn whatever like anatomy, physiology, already. But simply you're
Yes, sir.
into subdomain, and if you're interested, right away you need to define. My personal opinion, for example, right now we are doing a dentist work. You spend some time, after that you feel that this is not my field, I need to get into that fitness or whatever different field. When you start thinking, it is too much time, you're wasting that time. So that's what I did, right? I've spent 15 years. By the time, for example, if I would have started 15 years back, think about, I would have grown my business into next level, little bigger than this, whatever I'm doing. That is the
Yes,
reason,
sir.
because you just you graduated. What you need to do is, right now you need to identify your niche, and if you have a passion in that field, put all the concepts, see magic. Don't go with the two
Great.
different what do you call, both together. It is very difficult to become successful in your journey. Identify one thing, whichever you feel, your internal feeling, no, I can do this better than whatever I'm doing. Identify right now.
Okay.
That's what I'm a
Mm.
strong suggestion. Niche we need to identify right now before going
Yes,
to
yes.
proceed.
Thank you, sir.
Cool.
Sir, if I can suggest one more book, sir.
Yeah, please, please.
Psycho Cybernetics is a very wonderful book I
Okay.
read recently. It's
Uh-huh.
all about like how we can change our self-image,
Mhm.
and it is backed up by the science.
Mhm.
He's a surgeon who used to change the features of people, and after changing these features, he saw a dramatic change in their behavior and other things. So it would also be a better book for our community. I just want to share.
Super, super. And Anthony, please add this book and share in our group, please.
Sure.
Okay, so I think we are already 9. I hope you got some value from this discussion. We are discussing about the different books, and now it's a implementation time. So we discuss all these books. Please go and buy if you are really connected with this book, and learn and go and implement. Come back and share your success story. That's what I'm expecting from each and everyone, people who are here. And it's not just like a reading. Literally go and apply in your day-to-day activity and show some result. So that's how we can give value to the author, and also we can enjoy. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this today's session, and please share your opinion, your so whatever the value you got from this session, and in WhatsApp group, and also probably you can share in even social media. That would be great help. So I'm going to open WhatsApp group. Please share that book name, and also whatever you learn. Because for example, let us take even why I'm asking success story every time. Right? Right now we are 21 members in our community. It's already almost all we are reaching 160, 170 member. And people who are not taking action, we need to push them. So I'm keep talking in all my session. Go and share your success story in our WhatsApp group, and share your whatever, even small tips, what you are gaining from different learning, so that other people who are sitting backside, they will also go and take action. So that's what I recommend. Please share your success story, your opinion, your tips in WhatsApp. I'm going to open, and also please, Anthony, please share this book name and author.
Yes.
That. Thank you so much for attending today's mastermind. Wish you all the best. Let us meet next week. And so if you have any question, please share in the WhatsApp group.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.